She's warming up right now. Looks good. So this is my 2014 Lexus IS350 S Sport. Just got a few mods on it. I've got some Godspeed coilovers. I've got this Remark Axleback exhaust with the burnt tips. It's got no muffler edition. I got clear reflectors here. I got this little plate frame that came with the exhaust, carbon fiber lip spoiler, and that's it for the exterior. I do want to get some LED day running lights, maybe some new headlights because they're pretty faded. I've got tint, 15 on the sides, 30 on the front. Also got the puddle lights, gotta have those. As far as interior, nothing much going on. I've got this aftermarket shift knob with the red leather. Got the red leather seats. It's a little dirty, don't mind that. But yeah. Pretty chilly day. In my opinion, I mean, the IS350 F Sport is one of the better cars you could drive as a daily car. I mean, it's got pretty decent gas mileage. I mean, I can get anywhere from, right now it's saying 17.5, but I mean, that's me driving like an idiot. Not an idiot, but spiritedly driving. On the highway, I can get up to 29 miles to the gallon. Should pop it in eco mode. Eco mode helps out a lot. But usually when I'm driving, it's like normally it's like 19 to 20, which is in like the city, which is not bad. Second of all, I mean, this car, it's a good looking car for a 10-year-old car. It's got features that most cars of this era don't have. I mean, you don't really have a digital gauge cluster like this in many 2014s, let alone newer cars. Obviously this is just automatic. I wish they made manual, but I mean the transmissions, it's all right. The manual mode's fun, but I mean it's definitely nothing compared to a manual transmission. It's a very, very comfortable car. I really, really like the red leather. The red leather's awesome. Seats are comfy. It's not the biggest car in the world, but it's not the smallest. I like the digital stuff with the mouse pad. People hate the mouse pad, but I mean, once you get used to it, it's actually pretty damn easy to use. And I also really like the sliding controls for the climate control. And physical buttons, I like physical buttons. So got heated seats. If I would have gotten a 2015, those have optioned with cooling seats as well. But I just have the heated seats, no heated steering wheel. I think those are in 2015 as well, which kind of stinks, but I mean, it's whatever. But I mean, it's all-wheel drive. It can get through the snow. It's sporty. It's not the quickest car, but I mean it still goes with some enhancements. I mean, these can get pretty quick. But for a stock car, I mean it's decently quick. Definitely not going to be competing, but I mean it's still a fun car to have to just cruise around in and whatnot. This exhaust that I just got, it's just the axle back exhaust from Remark. It's basically just a glorified muffler delete, but I mean it's got 2.5 or 3 inch piping with a 4-inch tip, but it made a huge difference because the mufflers are gigantic on this car. I mean, huge difference. You wouldn't even be able to hear the car right now if I had the stock exhaust setup. It's also got paddles. I like the paddles, and you can use the bump shifting as well. It's got Sport Plus. You can slide the little gauge cluster, and then it's got information on the left here, which I think is sick. Give a little pull here. I definitely want to do more to this car very, very soon. Like I said, I mean, I've only just started. I've had this since February. So, I mean, it's almost a year, closing in on a year. Got a few months. It's a very smooth car. Obviously, it's a lot less smooth when I put the coilovers on, but I mean that's kind of the things you have to deal with. You got to sacrifice that when you want to be lower, but it looks great, and it still drives well. I'm not gonna say it's perfect because it's not, but you that's that compromise you got to kind of have. Going to the gym right now. First time by myself in a decent bit. We're gonna park right here. Well, I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'll be back.